All right, guys. So, there's one thing I wanted to talk about. I am recording this before the official JP or the official global patch notes before Zario comes out. So I do want to talk about this. Zario's banner. His banner is good if you do want Matrona. His banner is really good. It also does have Sigurd, Brynhild. It has a pretty, I would say, strong lineup. It has Halloween Gother as well. So his banner is actually really good for not only the big bird, but you know, if you want Deanne, Sigurd, Brynhild, whoever, right? It is actually a pretty good banner. But the thing is, a festival banner might be coming out as well. Like we might get Elizabeth, we might get Mael, whoever the hell the next festival unit is, we might get them. So I didn't want to talk about that because I know a lot of people are actually like, oh, should I skip? Which, if you skip, trust and believe, like you know, it's good that you skipped. But if you summon, it's also like, okay, well, if you're summoning, really the prize that you want is Matrona and Gother. That these two are probably like the prize jewels. I would say like Sigurd and Brynhild are really good. But these two right here, man, Matrona and Gother, they do what you want. Like they are actually what you want. But his banner, 300 out of 600. Again, getting Zario is actually like not important. Crazy, but getting Zario is actually not important. You really want Matrona for the big bird. I think Matrona is number one. I actually think Matrona, you do want to get her. I know there's a lot of people that don't have Matrona because they skipped her original banner and now they don't have her for the big bird. So, you know, there's not too many strats that many of the average player base can use to beat the big bird stage 3 without Matrona. It's not that many strategies. So yeah, Matrona is definitely your prize jewel right here. And we go to the Grand Cross database and we just look, right? So look at Matrona. Why is Matrona so good for it? You guys already know what Matrona does. I mean, she heals. She's a healing unit without healing on her skills. That is really strong, and it also is really good in PvP too. But anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the big bird. Yeah, she's good. Like she's just really good, man. I know that a lot of people are. I'm kind of mad they made her a Halloween exclusive though. I am kind of mad about that. I wish that she was just a regular banner unit, because if she was a regular banner unit, it would be so much easier for a lot of people to get her. But of course they had to make her a summonable unit for Halloween because they knew what they were doing, right? They knew that if she was just a regular banner unit, nobody would summon on her her overall banner because she would just return. But instead they made her event exclusive, and now it's like, okay, now we're fishing for her, right? Now we're fishing for Matrona. But yeah, she's really good. She removes buffs, which is really important for the big bird because he does buff himself where he evades. He increases his stats and everything like that, so that's really important. Taunt, you already know, you literally, I mean, you can beat stage 2 without taunting, but it's really hard to do that. So you do need her for the taunt. She increases her defense related stats. Like, she's just good all around. I really like what they did with this Matrona. I do wish her substats were better. That's one thing I will say. I do wish her substats were better than what they are, but I mean, I'll take it considering that her main role is just to tank, and you know, she increases her defense related stat. Come on now, like that is big. But she's really necessary for the big bird. There's no other way around it. Like she just is, and, you know, it is what it is. She just really necessary for it. But then you got Halloween Gother. I don't really need to go over what Halloween Gother does. Halloween Gother, really good unit. I actually would argue that Halloween Gother isn't as crazy as he once was when he dropped. He is still very good for his passive skill, but I just think that he's aged. I went over this in my the Grand Cross wiki tier list videos. I think that Gother has actually aged because his substats aren't what they used to be. They were never really that crazy, but his crit resistance back then was actually like very good. Now it's not that good. His crit defense sucks. He's just aged, right? He just aged. So the more units that come out, the more like power creep, and he's not gonna he's just not going to be able to live through many attacks. But I do think that he's still one of the best units in the game. I just personally think that he's not as crazy as he was. I don't think he's number one in the game. I don't think he's number one. I think at bare minimum he's number 3. I think at bare minimum he is number 3. But yeah, he's still very good, very good. Then you got Sigurd and Brynhild. Brynhild is very good for the big bird. If you're using the one Escanor instead, I think Brynhilder is better, or Brynhild, whatever you want to call her. I think she's better than Escanor simply because of her power strike. Her power and she was made for the big bird, but her power strike is so good, man. It is actually like so good against that damn boss, because he has so much resistance, it's not even funny. She also has detonate, and that actually, like, low key, this skill right here, it is really good. I think it is better than Power Strike. Once Power Strike gets to rank 3 though, it just shits on this Detonate skill. But like, Detonate at rank 3 is probably better than rank 1 and 2 a Power Strike skill, right, that she has. Rank 2 Detonate is okay. I think it's better than rank 1 Power Strike for sure. Obviously depending on how many ultimate move gauge orbs that the big bird has, but her overall kit is just like crazy. If they make a holy relic for her, and her holy relic is just her passive skill, oh my god, and it can be used in PvP and deathmatch, oh sweet mother of god, like no, she's gonna be crazy. Like, she's actually gonna go insane. She also heals all allies too, which comes in clutch. Like, she's just like legitimately handcrafted for the bird. That is her role. Sigurd, man, I don't know about Sigurd. Sigurd is really strong. I think he is really strong. I don't know where I would, like, if I had to say where he was, like, in terms of units, I don't know where I would put him. I actually don't, because he's good, but see, the problem with him is that not a lot of people run him. They just don't. He's a really good support for assault melee, but since no one runs assault melee, no one runs him. But I think he is actually really good. He is used with that strat with Red Arthur, Nanashi on the back with Trader Melee. He's good for that. He is really good for that. So maybe I can even try out a team. I don't know. Maybe I'll try out a team with him. But he's good because he's considered a demon and a human. So that is the one advantage he has over everybody in the game, by the way. Everybody. That he is considered two different types of races, right? So that is the advantage he has over everybody. But his kit in itself, it is starting to show a little bit of age, but his X-Sword is still good. Amplify can go crazy. What else does he have? He has a flood single target, that's pretty good. His substats for crit, it's okay. Crit resistance is not that great. Crit defense sucks. I don't know. Like, he is starting, I think he actually is starting to show age a little bit. Not a lot, like literally a little bit, but you know, he's still good. He is a really good unit. I don't know, he's just a really good unit that you should, you know, that you, if you don't have, you should definitely want, because you never know when another unit comes out and makes him god tier or something like that. You just never know. So he is good. Deanne, I actually would argue that Deanne's not the craziest anymore, but she's solid. She's definitely solid for another buff meta. So let's say if Mael comes out as the next festival unit, and he is a buff unit, right? He has buffs and stuff like that. She would be very good against him, very good, because she can remove buffs when she attacks. Unless it's a gray buff, you're fucked. Like, she's garbage, right? If Mael comes out and he has the festival unit and he has buffs, but they're gray buffs on his passive, she's bad. Like you're never gonna use her again, right? But in this meta, you definitely could use her against Trader Melee. You couldn't use her against Margaret. You can stop Elizabeth. Like, she's good, definitely good. I would just give her solid, nothing else than that, for sure. Her ult is hands down at 6 out of 6 one of the most dangerous. Oh my god, like this is one of the most dangerous ults in the game, especially if you're buffed and debuffed. Oh my god, like this right here is one of the craziest ultimates, bro. But otherwise it's just really like a mid slash solid unit overall. And then let's see what else. I think that's it. You do have Hauser's so shit though. Hauser's really bad. I forgot about Excalibur Arthur. Excalibur Arthur's good. Excalibur Arthur is actually really good. But otherwise, yeah, the rest of the units on here are pretty right? Because this is Red Lilia. This is not Christmas Lilia. This is Red Awakened Lilia. This is not Christmas Lilia. So I think that, well, with her Holy Relic, she did get a little better. So she's not like the worst in unit anymore, but she's still pretty like bad, not gonna lie. Easton, which one is this? Red Easton, not that good. Hauser sucks. Nanashi's solid. He actually has a you know a purpose in Big Bird now, which is crazy. So he's solid. But yeah, other than that, like that's pretty much it in terms of the units. So these 4 are definitely the better, like the best units that you could pull on the actual Gother too. Gother, my bad, Gother. So 5 units. So what, 5 out of the, how many units are in here? Well, I guess if you're counting Zario, that's 6. So that's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm counting. I miscounted. That 5 right here. 11. So 6 out of the 11. So that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. But overall, if you have Matrona, I would say it's a skip. But if you don't have Matrona, I would say you could, you can summon, maybe trying your luck in getting her. Right? You could try your luck and get her. You can see how far that goes. But yeah, pretty good lineup. Pretty good lineup overall. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know if you guys are summoning or not when it comes to global. Hopefully you guys do get Matrona if you are, but that's going to be it for the video. And yeah, thanks for watching.